The level of pollution in the Venetian lagoon has long been a concern. Now a fleet of autonomous little robots could help monitor the water environment in the lagoon. Visual artists Vicky Isley and Paul Smith, the British duo Boredom Research, are collaborating with the Artificial Life Lab at the Karl Franz University in Graz, Austria, to create an intelligent underwater monitoring system that coordinates, communicates, and collects data autonomously.
The subCULTron project is looking to establish cultures of robots in the really heavily human-polluted environment of the Venice lagoon. And it's really important that these agents don't fail, and an idea of robustness is very much a key concern within the lab.
The robots come in different typologies, from artificial mussels to floating artificial lily pads. These devices are among the artworks developed under the EU project FEAT, Future Emerging Art and Technology, supported by the EU programme Future and Emerging Technologies, FEAT. The objective is to establish an interaction between art and science. The artists follow the work of the scientists to create collaborative outcomes, such as the production of new artworks. The holes in this antique suit have been patched and repaired with silk impregnated with E. coli bacteria. The bacteria have been genetically modified using the cutting-edge CRISPR gene editing technique. Artist Dmitry worked with the MRG Grammar project at Technion in Haifa, Israel, to cut out an antibiotic resistance gene from the E. coli and patch it with the phrase "make do and mend" written into its DNA. The work interweaves historical references to the start of the antibiotic age in 1941, the mechanisms of gene regulation, and questions about the responsible use of biotechnology. After a residency in Turku, Finland, in the Quantum Technology Group, Ruth Jarman and Joe Gerhardt, the British artist duo Semiconductor, produced this video, Parting the Waves. They explored the language of simulations of particle interactions in the quantum system. It reveals varying degrees of wavelength and frequency which result in complex visual interference patterns.
The sound really drives this piece of work. Without the sound there would be no image. The sound is creating the image and completely animating it.
Evelina Domnitch and Dmitry Gelfand, born in the Soviet Union but living in Amsterdam, want to face the almost impossible challenge of observing and manipulating the quantum world. The fruit of their work is this artwork called Quantum Lattice, created during a FEAT residency in Ulm, Germany, to follow the construction of a quantum simulator.
What was particularly fascinating to us about this subtle interaction of electric fields and matter is that it allowed physicists for the first time to observe the quantum nature of isolated individual atoms, something about which the founding fathers of quantum theory could only fantasize.
Scientists dream that with new supercomputers, it will be possible to investigate ultimate questions we could never even dream of before, such as the origin of the universe and life. The Slovenian new media artists Spela Petrič and Miha Tursic undertook the challenge of understanding and showing the artistic potential of high-performance computing, HPC. These videos are the result of a residency in various European organisms dealing with last-generation computing. Can artists and scientists work together, giving each other new ideas? Will we see a new Leonardo da Vinci of our time? The FEAT project wants to embrace this challenge.